Hey, welcome back, Gary Brown Forge and On. Working on my knife again. This next piece I'm going to do. Probably not coming out real well. I'm going to grind some shape to this, get this belly right, get this more of a drop point. I want the point coming down almost, not quite to the center line of this handle here. The other thing is it's a little small for my hand. And then again, I order 2XL gloves, so my hands are a little bit bigger. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat this up, chisel this apart, and then open it and make a belly here. I'll leave this part the same. I'll just open it down here, try to make a belly so that it fits better in my hand. And one thing I don't like, come on, get light. One thing I don't like is I want this to come back more here. And I've got a lot of meat there to play with. So I'm also going to, when I heat this up, I'm going to hammer this, try to bring this down a little bit more. And then I can start all my file work. And I want this to be swooped in so that it gets behind my hand. So it's in front of my fingers. I get it right yet. So I'm going to reheat this up and do a little more forging to it, and then we'll start the grinding work. But I'm going to go ahead and split this, bring this down. I may hammer this down a little bit more while I got it hot, and try to get a consistent thickness here, which you can see it's real fat there. I want to try to get more of a consistent. I'm going to leave it fairly thick so I can grind it down to the center. And I've got a bit of a, where is that at? Got a little bit of a twist in my handle. So I'm going to try to work all that out now. Let's get busy. You see how this top part has swollen up some? I want to hammer that down. Then I'm going to heat it all up. And keeping this, I'm going to quench the top edge of this and then drift through it so it pushes this belly down a little bit more. get some better files. It won't be so hard filing. Like I said, I'm learning on this one, so I don't go much thinner than that until I get it heat treated, and I take more off of here. I use a belt grinder for that. Should have had this, left this thicker. This needed some wider stock. But hey, you know, it's the first time I ever tried to put a plunge line in. Hey, that was the process I went through so far. I need some better files, as you can see. I got all these old files, I got an axe file. I need one that's got doesn't have the file on the edge. That the only one I had was this axe. Actually says axe on it, and it's a Nicholson file that I actually picked up for my axes when I was working on them. I just didn't. They're the only ones that didn't have the file going down the edge of it. And see, everything else. This is a horrible one, but everything else has files on the edges, and I didn't want that, so I didn't want to scratch up my new file guide. So, so I got it shaped. As you saw, I plunged this out. I had a wider gap. You probably noticed. I actually welded it because when I spread it open, I got just some barely hairline cracks right at the ends there where it was just cut with a chisel, and that didn't work out too well. I didn't, even though it had been under, you know, all epoxied under the handles, and there's no real stress right there. I didn't like it, so I just put a touch of weld on at the corners. So I didn't put that on the video, but I got a lot more to do. I'm making it a drop point. I'm going to try to put a either put a real edge on that or just a fake edge. I forgot what they call it. So that's the process so far. And next thing I do, I got to drill some holes for my pins and continue shaping it. I may have to make some kind of a jig to hold this at the right angle, or since it's just, you know, me trying to learn, I may just try to do it by hand. I don't know, not that skilled. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.